What's up, everyone? You're welcome back. Yeah, look at crypto today. The fear and greed index is showing us fear. We are at 28%, guys. This is buy. We buy when we are fearful and we sell when we are great. Look at this. And no wonder crypto bubbles for the week is showing red. If you look at the top 100 coins in the space, only some few coins have been doing well, like Asta. We know that Asta is just like hype, and everyone want to get into Asta. And if we look at Bitcoin, we can see that currently we have liquidity right up to about $117,000, and we have some also around $108,000. So, what could be the next move for the market makers? What are they planning right now? Where do they want to take us to? I've been calling for $120,000, and ever since I saw Bitcoin at $108,000, it invalidated my analysis. But at the same time, I'm keeping my eyes on $107,000. However, it doesn't mean that if Bitcoin is dumping, all altcoins are gonna dump alongside Bitcoin. They are altcoins that have trend generally, and they are going to pump regardless what Bitcoin is gonna do. Like we saw what was going on with Ulster. So in today's show, I want us to look at the best altcoins to buy after this dip. After this dump, after Bitcoin and altcoins dump, I want us to look at some potential altcoins out there that we can accumulate, can get in early and make some massive gains. We are going to apply the alpha trend strategy and also apply the BETONG moving average to it. I want us to look at the entry, exit, how we're going to position ourselves, why we are buying these coins if say we find any. And in the end, you are going to learn how to buy, sell, and yeah, that's the aim of this video, or that's the aim of my show in general, to help you guys understand how to go on with buying, selling, and making money in the crypto space. By the way, before I go, yesterday my trade was not good. I mean, there are days like that. Yeah, the market makers caught me on guard, and I lose money, but it's a game. There are days like that, so I have to say this to you guys: it's not always that you make money in crypto. There are days you lose money, and you have to have a proper risk management to protect yourself in the future. So I'm going to be discussing on why I lose money also, and how you guys can benefit from that. Now, if you haven't yet, smash that like button. Come on, don't like see me grow? Of course you want to. So like the stream. Let's get more people here. Share it. Can see you guys are watching. I appreciate you all. Let's get into this as soon as we can. Now, guys, I want us to stick on this liquidity heat map for a while. Okay. I want to give you guys something here, because I think this is gonna help most of you who are new in this space. So what this chart represents are areas where we have liquidations, where we have orders. So you can see we have orders here. And this zone, there are lots of liquidation that's going to take place if price gets here. So if we look at here, you can see that this zone is more yellowish. So it means there's high chances that the market makers are going to push price there at least this weekend or the week to come. So we want to establish that to an extent, the upside is awesome, okay, for Bitcoin. And this might mean all coins are going to have a good time too. By the way, before I continue, guys, I want you all to know this. I am going to be doing a training. This training is going to be free for anyone out there who is willing to take advantage of it. That means you have to be available. I'm partnering with Bitronix to give you guys the best bonus out there, and at the same time, I'm going to help you guys to trade, learn, make money at the same time. I want everyone out there to be able to have the opportunity to trade and make money. No, what not everyone have that luxury to pay people to learn. So I want to take this initiative to help those out there who have maybe just $200 or $100, to invest, and they are going to be investing with me. And all you need to do, guys, is simple. Just go right now to the description of this video, and follow this link that says join my Telegram community. This is it here. Join my Telegram community, and boom, you are gonna be there, so that when I share, when the training is gonna begin, you are gonna be available to get. So if you haven't yet, joined my Telegram community, make sure you join. And if you haven't yet registered with Bitunics, make sure you do register with Bitunics, because I'm gonna be using the platform. Only those who have Bitunics or who use my link to register with Bitunics are going to be eligible to take the free sessions, and it's going to last for 6 months. And after 6 months, I'm going to start a new one, last for 6 months. I'm going to keep doing this every now and then. So let's dive quickly to this analysis, and let's get rid of it. So guys, I want you to see something here. Okay, based on the volume profile, let me say volume profile strategy, this is gonna be a buy. Okay, so I'll highly recommend you guys, if you really want to buy now, it's okay, but don't buy and expect price to continue to go to the upside. So what you need to do is wait for price to get back into this value area low. Yeah, so price should do something like this. If price get here, if price close above this line, then you can buy and take it up there. Take it up there. You cash out profit there. Don't wait for price to break it before you cash out profit. But if you cash out profit and price break, you are buying back here, then you take the right to the upside. But for now, the reason why I'm saying so is because we are in a danger zone for Bitcoin. If we look at USDT dominance, you see that it's showing bullish signal. And if you look at it on the weekly time frame, you're gonna see that this bad boy is bullish, and we don't want to see it cross the 50-day moving average on this time frame, like on the weekly time frame. So this should be a good sub or resistance zone for USDT dominance or USD dominance. We should expect some sort of pullback from here, at least to catch up with some moving averages, right? So if that's the case, I'm gonna try as hard as possible to bring in one of my other charts. So we have both of the charts open here. So I'm gonna come back to that chart, but I want to show you guys something here. So we see where we are currently in this cycle. So if I zoom, you're gonna see that at least to an extent, this 5-day moving average is attempting to cross, or is crossing already, the 13-day moving average on USDT dominance. This means bearish. It means bearish for altcoin. Okay, so the altcoins we're gonna be looking at, guys, are altcoins that are doing opposite to what USDT dominance is doing. That's the reason why I have to show you guys all of these Bitcoins, so that when we go to the altcoins, you're going to understand why we are buying these altcoins, or why these altcoins are important to buy at this point in time. So this is one. Now, going to Bitcoin, you see that if I zoom this, let me just bring in a different, this is Binance. Let me just bring in Bybit. So we do it on Bybit. Okay, you see, if I zoom out, you're going to see that what the opposite of what USDT dominance is doing is what Bitcoin is doing. You see, the 5-day EMA is attempting, not yet cross, but it's attempting to cross the 13-day EMA, and price is still here. So if it managed to cross, and we see this weekend like this, then my friends, there's high chances that we can go for this 50-day moving average share, and that's going to be around $95,000 or $100,000 per Bitcoin. That's something doable. Okay, but for now, we are not yet there. We are going to be looking at key levels. If we drop down to the daily time frame, you're going to see that we have huge vectors here, and also we have this zone here around $107,000. That's why I mentioned we don't want to see Bitcoin close below that price point. And if I bring in, like, make it to be smaller so we can see the proper structure, you're going to see that we are sitting at a critical zone here. And if I go back on this chart and I bring in the daily time frame, you're going to see where we are currently on this. You see, we are sitting around this zone. Usually when I see price around this zone, I want to see it get to at least this blue line here. So today we can go right up to this blue line before we drop down, somehow. So let's go to Bitcoin and see if Bitcoin is doing the same thing. So Bitcoin can drop down to this blue line here as well, and even right down here to about $100,000 or $102,000. So guys, we can see altcoins drop down drastically. Okay, but again, the fact that we are still holding here, it means we still have some flavor to the upside. Now let's start looking for those altcoins that we should be buying, guys. The altcoins we are going to be buying are altcoins that are above the 50-day moving average on a daily time frame. Let me repeat again. The altcoins that we're going to be buying long term are altcoins that are above the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame. Because if these altcoins are not above the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame, then we are going to be playing with demand and supply, with high supply, because the big institutions are offloading coins that are below the 50-day moving average, and they are accumulating when it's above it. I want you guys to understand this. Before we even go there, no, we're gonna go. Yeah, before we go there, let me first of all show you guys something here on Bitcoin liquidity heat map. So you see what I've been trying to convey here with you guys on multiple occasions. You're gonna see that we have lots of liquidity here, lot of orders. And this brings me back to the assertion. Like, many people think that when prices are dumping, it means people are selling. No. When prices are dumping, it means people are buying. Yeah, that's the essence of price dropping. People are buying, and the market makers have to fill those orders. It means there are more orders below price than above price at that given period in time. And the market makers, they are in business. They are here to make profits. So they're going to go and fill these orders until they start seeing these guys who have bought here, bought here, start placing orders above to sell, and they're gonna now move price to the opposite direction. So you can see that we have lots of orders here. 33 million, and this order has been there for 17 hours, more than, yeah, almost 1 day. We have another 1 year, 7 million. So if you scroll down, you're gonna see we have lots of orders, spot orders and derivative orders or perpetual orders. You can see here, and above price we also have some orders here around $112,000. So what I'm thinking is gonna happen today, if possible, we can see Bitcoin flush this liquidity here right down to about $107,000. Then we're gonna see a quick buyback to the upside. That's what I'm thinking. Now let's go to the altcoins that have strength today and see whether we can get some of them that we can buy currently. Now let's begin with um Aerodrome. Aerodrome is not looking good. Why? Because price is currently below the 50-day moving average. Yeah, on the daily time frame. So it's not good for us to start looking at the buy. Even though the bias for today is looking positive, but we can drop down, on lower time frame to look for a trade today. But I'm looking for coins that we can hold, so that if, say, we're gonna see some sort of spike with Bitcoin or USDT dominance is gonna drop, these altcoins can really give us a massive. So I'm gonna give you guys 5 of them today on this show. The first that I have here that I've seen so far is AVAX. AVAX is sitting currently on the 50-day moving average. You can see it clearly. This is it here. And we saw how this moved down here, rejected this moving average, and also price is here. So if we have to drop down to the lower time frame, like the 4 hours time frame, let's see what price is doing. Okay, so you can see that price is actually bearish on the 4 hours time frame. So what do we want to see to get not to get an entry into this trade long term. Not today, not tomorrow, but it's a coin that you can look at currently to give you that flavor. So if we look at this current price action, what I want us you to do is only look for a buy when you see price close above the 50-day moving average on the 50 minutes time frame. Okay? Again, let me repeat. Look for a buy when you see price close above the 50-day moving average on the 15 minutes time frame. Don't buy if say you don't see that. Buy only when you see price do that. Okay? Okay. Now let's go to the next coin that I think we might have a potential here. This is near protocol. Even though we have break close this moving average, you can wait for price to get back there. This is the 50 moving average today. So if you see it close above, then we can get a buy for that one. So this is gonna be around, let's say, 2.717 price point. If we drop down to the 50 minutes time frame, let's see which zone is a 2.57. You can see 2.75. So this is the zone here. So if you see price gets back up here again and close above the 50-day moving average, then it's gonna be a buy for you. Now, another way we go about this is simple. Wait for the alpha trend to print a sell signal on the 50 minutes time frame. Don't rush. And also, you can look at the trend below to see where the trend below is. If you see the trend below close above the 0.00 line, like do something like this. If you close above this line, then you are buying. You understand? But for now, you cannot buy. It's risky. Price can continue to go down, 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 down. That's why, like if you want to scalp, okay, good and fine. If you want to just scalp, you can take risk, right? You can assume that this zone, you can bring in the volume profile here. You can assume that maybe this zone could be a good zone for you, right? You just block that there, and you are buying at this like current zone, and then take out profit obviously. But this is gonna be something small. It's gonna be wasting your time. If you drop down to the 5 minutes time frame, you can see it more better. You can see, yeah. So I would say that if you want to buy this, coin, like if we see price hold where we are currently, if you want to buy it, you are buying it at the value area high. This zone here is gonna be around 2.69, or this, let me just say 2.7 on the 5 minutes time frame. So that's gonna be a massive entry for you. Then you place your stop loss just below, yeah, to take the ride to this upside, yeah. So that's what I'm looking for now for near protocol. Near protocol is one of those coins that you can buy. So let's just keep looking. Let's keep looking. Let's look at Ondo. Is Ondo there? No, Ondo is not there. Let's look at OP. OP has been bullish recently. Let's look at ARB. Is ARB there? Currently, no. Let's look at APT. APT is there? No. No, no, no. Let's look at Dot. Is Dot there? Where is Polkadot? Let me see. Polkadot. Aerodrome. No, Aerodrome is not there. ENA. Let's see whether ENA is there. OP, no. ENA is not there. ARB, no. STV, no. Doge. Let's see. Is Doge there? No, Doge is not there. Algorand, is Algorand there? No. All right, guys. Many coins are not there. Let's see. Let's keep looking. Keep looking. If we cannot find the coins that I have here, from the coins that I have here, we're gonna go to crypto bubbles to look for them. Okay, Pump Fund is one of them. Even though Pump Fund is here, like it's looking at this, like we're looking at it at this zone here, it's just slightly below the 50-day moving average. So we can wait a little bit, right? If we see price close above 0.00525. So let me just mark the point first before I go to the lower time frame to see it. Now let's drop down to the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see where we are. Yeah. Where is the zone I drew? Okay, this is the line I drew. Wow, just perfect. So you want to buy pump when you see price close above here. So when you see any candle close above here, you are buying. You know, don't buy now. Of course, if you want to scalp, you can buy based on what I told you guys. So you can just, but it's risky. However, we have seen multiple rejection here, one, two, three. So maybe this one is going to reject as well. So you can just bring in the volume profile. Yeah, you pluck it from um this move here to this move. Yeah, and then you can buy. Then you take price to the upside. But to be more conservative, to be able to get the best entry, like to yeah, you can wait for price to close above this zone here. Price should close above here before you start looking for that buy. But now I think price might continue more downward. But this is the setup for pump, and this is gonna be based on the alpha trend strategy. Now let me explain to you why. You can see this is the candle that pointed the buy, this buy signal, and this sell signal, this candle currently, printed the sell signal. So to me, I think we are not going to see this pump, this dump here. This is a buy to me currently because this candle is just printing the sell signal now. Okay, so because of, like, I cannot really explain to you guys how this works. Like now, I'm gonna do it like in the course of the training. I'm gonna educate you guys on how I'm like on what I'm trying to say. But if this candle, yeah, close red and the alpha trend print a sell signal, then this is gonna be a buy for me. Okay, now for you guys, don't buy, okay? Because you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Buy when you see price close above, yeah? And look at the upside. The upside is bogus, okay? The upside is bogus. If you are risking, let me just bring in this here, for pump. Let me see. Um, so if you are buying here, like if you see any candle close here, you're buying, your stop loss is here. Then look at your target up there. See? Target is gonna be awesome. Where this alpha trend printed the sell signal. So that's gonna be your target. Okay? You can see fantastic trade. But you must have waited for price to do something like that. The reason why I place the stop loss right down here is because this should be considered as the bottom. Doesn't mean that you need to wait for price to come there before you close the trade. You can see if, say, price failed and closed below this entry zone, like then we don't see any buyback from, at least from the POC, yeah, then you can just close the trade. You take the minimum loss, right? So that's just what I was trying to say. Now, that's the third coin. Let's keep on looking. Let's see. This coin. Let's go to the daily time frame. This one is not buy, sell. No, no. Let's see. For some reason, hmm, my stuff have changed. I don't know what happened. Let's look at Vanna. Vanna is okay. Vanna is just sitting here closer to this moving average. Yeah, but these ones have crossed Vanna. So I'm not gonna be looking at that now. Let's see Bera chain. Bera chain is not good. That's ton or ton. Okay, Bera chain is looking good, guys. Bera chain is one of the strongest. So this is the fourth coin. We'll be looking at a buy. Bera chain. Um, so let's go drop now down to the lower time frame to get the entry. I'm just gonna mark this zone here because right now I think this zone here is an important zone for better chain. Let me just mark it for you, for us. So let me mark this zone because price have rejected here, and this zone should be just above the alpha trend, which is good, you know. So I'm gonna take it. Yeah. So let's drop now down to a 15 minutes time frame. Let's see where we are currently. So now, um based on the alpha trend strategy, this is what I want us to look at currently based on this current price action, because you can see that price is attempting to make its way to the upside. Now, what you need to do is zoom closer, and we want to mark this candle that printed the sell signal here. So this is the candle that printed or that caused price to drop this one here to that level. So we're going to mark it and take it. Now, what we want to see is simple. We want to buy bear chain when you see any candle close above. You see a full candle close above here. In that case, it's going to be above the 50-day moving average. Okay? You're buying it, like buying it. Look at the upside. The upside is going to be based on let's look at the upside based on the daily time frame. First of all, let's see, you know. So if we look at the target based on the daily time frame, you know, see that the target could be around, because you can see currently the 5-day EMA and the 13-day EMA are attempting to crisscross each other, which is not good. Okay, but now let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see whether we have a proper target there. Okay, you see, we are seeing price closing like on the 4 hours time frame as a hammer. So for the next 27 minutes, we're gonna see what will happen. If we see this kind of close as a hammer with high volume, then could be the entry, the daily open. So let's go to see where the daily open is currently sitting at. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So this yellow line in the middle, this is the daily open. And you can see it corresponds to the zone I marked, this zone that the alpha trend printed a sell signal. So what you are looking for is simple. For bear chain today, it's going to be bullish. Up, you're buying. But you are buying breakout and close above this zone. You take it right up to let's say let's get a real target on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so you're gonna target at least this high, yeah, at least, because we cannot tell what Bitcoin is gonna do. Okay, I just want us to get a quick entry. Yeah, you can target this high, yeah, yeah, you know, or you can target this zone that the alpha trend printed a sell signal, which is, yeah. So this is gonna be a fantastic trade for you, you know, and it could mean some, you know, quick gains. But again, bear trend always move fast. Okay, so this could be the first leg up, then retracement back here for continuation to the upside. So bear chain is the number 4th coin we are gonna be accumulating today. So yeah, it looks bullish this week or for the rest of the weekend, right? And you don't want to see price close below this area. The way you get in is the way you get out. So if you see price close below the zone back here, like if price make its way up there and you cash out some profit, then you start seeing price close below here. You are now placing a sell order with stop loss above this zone here. So that's just how it works. And if we see price get here and reject this zone, you can place a sell order here, you know, to take price to continue downward. You know. So that's just how it works. So now let's look at the next coin. See on the daily time frame. Let's see which one we got here. Oh boy, look at this. Now let's look at some of the meme coins out there. Let's see if we can find some. Let's look at Migo. Migo is not doing that. Boomer is not doing that. I don't think either of them are below. Let's see more coin. I doubt it. More coin. Let's see bread. No. Let's look at Bong, because Bong has been bullish recently. Pepe, no. Dogecoin. Dogecoin also has been bullish recently. Let's see. Okay, no. Dgen has been bullish recently. Let's see. No, not Dgen. Toshi also has been bullish recently. Okay, Toshi is one of the main coins that are showing bullish signal because they are just making its way to the 50-day moving average. So if we see any massive recovery with Bitcoin, then Toshi is gonna also do well. It's gonna bounce easily. So let's drop down to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see. Okay. Now let's first of all mark this zone here. This should be a key area for Toshi. I want us to pay attention to this zone. Yeah. Because it has been a key area in the past. So we could expect price to bounce or we could get our entry from there. Now let's drop down to the 5 minutes time frame. Sorry, the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see. Okay. So Toshi can actually make its way right down here. So start looking for that buy here around this zone. You know what I mean? That price is gonna get to at least the 50-day moving average on on the 1 hour time frame. So from there, you can easily start looking for that buy. Because price is still gonna be above the 50-day moving average. Then you can take the trade right up. Let's see there, there, there. Then you take it right up there. Gonna be an amazing profit for you. But again, wait for entry based on how I showed you guys with the alpha trend. It's very important to do that. So these are the 5 coins that you can look at. Look at it. I mean, do your own analysis. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm someone who says something and knows nothing. So make sure you do your own due diligence. Let me see if say I got some questions here for you guys. Looking especially sharp today. Thanks, my friend. Yeah, I'm looking sharp. I slept well. I'm not feeling that. Oh. So you can see Pengila says thanks, thank you. Pom also at psychological support. Yeah. Let's see. Still don't think it's a buy yet, especially if BTC is going down. Want to see more accumulation. Yeah, I agree. That's why I mentioned that. If you look at the current structure with POM, I mentioned that we need to see. Now let me just go to POM. I don't know why I didn't see POM Perpetua on Binance. So you see, um, it's not a buy again. I was saying a buy based on the volume profile strategy. So if you look at the volume profile strategy, right, you buy when you see price at least below. So this is like SFE, and it's like the SFE divergence. Yeah, look at the trend dealer, you're gonna see also divergence here. So this to me is for those who are experienced traders. You buy at a minimum stop, like just tight stop loss, just below the previous low. Yeah, and if you are taking out goods, but the target is gonna be up here. This zone, you can see price has been ranging, moving like so. You are a range trader, or let's say if you are not like is as moving in this box, say range trader, or if say you are someone who trade consolidation, so you can be taking advantage of this upside, and this is good also for grid bot. Yeah. So for those who want to take advantage of this, you can buy it, but it's not like the best entry so far. The best entry is up there, up here, up this zone here. That's the best entry. So when must have seen more accumulation, and then we managed to see pump fund get up there, then it means USDT dominance is gonna also make its way somehow to the upside, right? So let me my chart has been my points have just disorganized. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to get USDT dominance. Yeah. So in that case, you can see we are now bearish on dominance, okay, but it's still looking bullish. So what I want to see with dominance is this: if dominance is close below this 0.467%, and close below, like completely below here, then I think we have a chance with all altcoins, or some chances with all altcoins. And this is gonna mean Bitcoin also. I don't know why my chart is like this. Okay, not my chart. I mean, my tickers are not actually giving me what I wanted. Um, USDT. So, so you can see Bitcoin is showing strength, and I mentioned earlier that we can buy Bitcoin if, say, you understand how to trade with the volume profile. Okay, but no, the buying of Bitcoin will not be exactly above here or around the POC, which is going to be around this zone here. I'm not gonna wait until, because this is some sort of like, let me see if, say, we have volume, yeah. This current movement with Bitcoin, let's see if there's volume. Yeah. Let me bring in my volume bar. I don't know if I can explain to you guys. Okay, this buy here is not accompanied by any volume, this current movement to the upside, but is because of liquidation. So if you see this, you see this circle here, this represents liquidation. It means they have liquidated lots of people. Yeah, that's 3.8 million. That's why that's a huge amount of liquidation here. And usually when this happens, it signifies reversal. And let's see if, so, we have more volume on the 15 minutes time frame. I want to see this accompanied with volume. No, there's no high volume here. So this movement here could be fake out. I need to see volume spike with this movement. Like, yeah, you can see this candle, has engulfed all of these candles. Yeah. But I'm not seeing any real volume. It means that this pullback to me is not real. Like, it's not real until I see something like volume comes in afterwards. But for now, I will not say, I can see open interest is even so high. Yeah. So I want to see this volume increase. I want to see more buyers come on board, to be able to confirm this move here for Bitcoin, this current move for Bitcoin. Now, um, let's see. Still don't think it's a buy. Yeah, okay, I've read that. Mm, for some reasons, I'm not able to see all of the comments that are out there. Maybe someone, if you are watching, you can comment now. So let me see the next comment below, or let me see if I can hop to my on. I'm not able to see all the comments currently. Let me see. I don't know what is going on now. The chat is disabled. Why is my chat disabled? Hmm. Let me see the chat. Okay, now I can see. Someone wants me to look at BNB, a 100 Dina. Um, a 100 Dina. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't know how many people are watching currently, but if you are watching, you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream. It's important you like it. I appreciate if you do like the stream. Like it, shake it, and like it. Let's look at BNB real quick. BNB real quick. Guys, this movement here, I don't like it. It's not it's not accompanied by any volume. So, yeah, BNB is one of those coins. I ignore BNB completely. Completely. Oh boy, look at the alpha trend. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this buy. Yeah. Oh boy. And this could continue, and yeah, let's wait for a bounce. So let me just mark this zone here. Let's wait for BNB to bounce above this zone here. So this should be let me see. Let me just bring in the volume profile here quickly from where this buy signal was created. Not the volume profile. Let me just bring in the flip tool. Yeah, this was this zone. Mm, by yeah, yeah. So this should be the zone. Let me just take it from where this move started to the upside there. Yeah, I think. No, let's see from here at least. Okay. So we could see BNB drop. Let me see. Yep. So whatever way you use it, I think the best way I'm gonna do this simple. You just bring in the volume profile, yeah. You know, for BNB quickly. Let me take it from the top. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at this value area high here to be the area of entry. So let me just mark this now. The value area high, this zone here. Maybe by then we must have seen price make its way. I mean, this moving average makes its way to the upside. So dropping now down to the 15 minutes time frame. What you're expecting to happen here is price drop a little bit down here, and you see rejection here, more accumulation, and you can buy to the upside. So these are the coins that are showing bullish signal, and again, it's not be depending on what Bitcoin we're gonna do. Bitcoin is the alpha, and Bitcoin moves the market. So whatever you're doing, make sure you look at what Bitcoin is doing. And you can see currently we have gone to this line here, which is rejecting us, and we can continue marking downward. So I think that's it for today's video. I don't want us to make like this to be too long. I want some people to be able to watch afterwards. Yeah. Uh, yeah, not many comments. People are watching, they don't want to comment. I don't know, they don't have anything to say, they're just watching me, and good and fine. Hopefully, you understood the whole process. Looking at those altcoins, I had to look at Bitcoin first to see where Bitcoin is. Look at USDT dominance, look at liquidity, then look at those altcoins that are above the 50 moving average, and then we're gonna wait for confirmation with Bitcoin. Bitcoin must give us a confirmation, and the confirmation is what I've shown you guys. We need to see price close above those areas, but at the same time, we're gonna have to understand that Bitcoin is bearish. If we look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, you see that for us to be bullish again with Bitcoin, we need to see Bitcoin close at least above the 50-day moving average, which is something we're not seeing currently. If you drop down to the 4 hours time frame, at least if we are seeing any move here, it should take us around $112,000, or take us to the 50-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame. Again, this doesn't mean bullish long term. So if you're buying those altcoins, you have to pay attention to what Bitcoin is doing, so you don't get burned. You see price get to these key moving averages, you're gonna cash out your profit and wait for the next signal for either continuation or reversal. All right, guys, that's it for today's show. If you enjoy it, love it. Don't enjoy it, don't love it. Until then, guys, see you the next one.